My plan for the day is to make a pulley for the generator. I actually did find a pulley online the other day that was an A-belt size and 4-inch diameter and a 1-inch shaft. It's actually cast iron or cast steel, whatever they used. Pretty nice little pulley, but they wanted quite a bit of money for it. It'll be fun to make a pulley, even though it'll make the project take longer, which I don't want. I want to get this thing done. But anyway, sniffle. Yeah, that's a 4-inch pulley, and it's basically a little over 5/8 thick, so I'm going to use 3/4 inch. That'll give me plenty of extra to make the sheaves, whatever word that is. So I'm going to make it 4.5, and it's 5 this way. That'll allow me plenty of extra for machining, being off center, whatever I need to do to get it down to a 4-inch circle. I'm just going to connect the corners as best I can by eyeballing it, and that will be center. So we're down in my welding trailer. It's a 12-foot enclosed trailer. I don't know if you really call it a welding trailer or not. It's my mobile toolbox. I got a lot of odds and ends in here that I don't need all the time. But when I know I need it, then I can just take the trailer with me. Like a hydraulic post hole digger, some pipe stands. Actually, my cutting torch is in here. I don't keep my cutting torch, my oxyfuel cutting torch on the truck. I also have my pipe squisher in here, which I've got to get this rebuilt, make a new one. I got to get back to my press really bad because I'm building a Krell right now, and the seals on this cylinder are just about shot. This machine's wore out. I built it over 20 years ago. I mean, it's probably done thousands upon thousands of squishes, so it's had it, and I didn't do a very good job when I built it. It was just a quick little prototype, see if it worked. So I've got to get back to my hydraulic press. But anyway, point being that this is my circle cutting jig. I'm going to rebuild it too. I actually have almost all the stuff to do it. I think I have everything to do it actually. I'm going to replace the windshield, the window regulator motor that I used on it with a stepper motor. That was actually my intent when I built this thing, was to use a stepper motor. But just due to time constraints and the fact that I needed it for a job, I didn't do it. So anyway, I'm going to screw the plate on up here. I'm going to set up the cutting torch and hopefully cut it. My battery died on my camera here. I'm guessing it's the cold since it's less than 20 degrees this morning. Zapped the battery really quick. But luckily I caught it before I finished making the cut, so I'm going to see if I can continue this cut now and get the circle cut out. Got a pretty nice cut on this side. I bobbled pretty bad right there. That's the trouble with holding the torch. That torch doesn't clamp into my mount. I designed this circle jig, circle maker, whatever you want to call it, for the plasma cutter, not my torch. So I was just hand holding it. But other than that bobble, I think that turned out really nice. Very happy with that. A little smaller than what I was hoping to go. That's actually 4 1/8. So that kind of makes me nervous that I'm going to not have a big enough circle. But surely we can make it work, right? Surely that's a good enough finish that I don't have to take a lot off of that. I told my family I was going to quit at noon today, and it's already noon. I don't know what I did with my morning. I can't believe all I did was get this cut out this morning. But my daughter really wants to go roast marshmallows. Been wanting to do it all spring break. She was on spring break this week, and the weather has just been nasty. It's been raining, snowing, and 60-mile-an-hour winds, literally, all week. It's just been horrible weather to do anything outside. So we haven't roasted marshmallows this week. And even though it's like 20 degrees a day, it's a little warmer than that now. Actually, I just went and checked the thermometer. We're getting over 20 now. But there's no wind, so we can build a nice fire and not worry about burning down the countryside. And it'll be warm around the fire. We don't mind the cold weather too much. So I am quitting and going to go do that. And this is all I got done. That's the joy of doing projects live, is I have no idea how much I want to get done every week. I just sat down to do the edit for this video and realized I was going to talk about something else. I got Popular Mechanics in the mail the other day. I have no idea why. I even checked my checking account to make sure I didn't get charged for it erroneously. But point being, for some mysterious reason, I'm now getting Popular Mechanics. My name is spelled wrong. It's close, but the address is right. So I don't know why I'm getting this. But that's not the point. The point is, inside here, I don't know if it's an article or an advertisement, but they did a teardown of a shredder chipper and showed all the parts and stuff to it. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. Let's see, what page is that? Page 23 of the April 2016 issue. Now that you can read that in the glare. That was a neat little read. So yeah, if you want to check that out, do so. And anybody know why I am getting Popular Mechanics?
What? Okay, goodbye.